Voice clear? If voice clear, I'll continue. I think full board visible. I am not changing the view because this will help me. Full board will be visible for me. Little advantage. Only problem is what? In the side something visible. No problem. Don't see it. Don't see it. Or I have to slightly lift it. Okay. Slightly lift. One side, it gives disturbance. 1 minute. Upper side, it gives some disturbance actually. So, okay. Lower side I won't disturb because if I further zoom either plus or minus, that correct view will not come. One small problem here. Right side on the diagram there's a shade of light because daytime that I can't, because some cloth was there, I removed it. Okay, let it be there. I am not going there. Sides are okay. Okay. Okay, no problem. Decoration or what you call is style or other things which are artificial, I am not bothered. Okay, start. Now, you told voice clear, little fast you have to do. See, today class I told, already sent a message only for concerned batches. General I have not sent. This class will be today for 3 hours. Some serious emergency commitment is there for me. I have to leave here by 8 o'clock. So class will be 5 to 8. Already told. For applicable batches I told. Others all, when I close, class is closed. Okay. Now, last time you checked for shear under A. Now consider B. Not much work. See, I already got the answer. But B is important because I told that, see, A, your check passed. Your tau V came less than tau C. Therefore, no, it is safe in shear. But B, what will happen? We have to check it now. See, start. B. Consider point B sufficient. B. See. This is the call. Consider B. Okay. Somewhere you write B. You write consider column at B or consider the shear force at B. Okay. See. This is the column. This column side is, I forgot. Is it 600? Tell first. Is this column side 600? I think it is 600. Correct? Is it 600? 750, yeah, okay. This is, oh, sorry, 0.75 meter. This will go up to here, see. This is B. 0.75 meter. Now see, from here, face, you have to go by distance D. That is critical section. 1 minute. Critical section, I will use red color. Critical section at D. D equal to, see, what is the D value? Tell me. How much D value? In meter, D value. 870 something is there. What is a small d? 887.5. Small 0.8875 meter here and 0.8875 meter here. I will do one thing now. I will also tell procedure for software now. Because at that time, I will not tell anything. I will tell as told earlier, once again go through the class if required. Because when I take Zoom class, after some time, class will be deleted. But this is YouTube class. I will tell you, YouTube, permanent. Unless YouTube will delete. That is for breaching community guidelines. If you copy somebody's class, or if you spread hatred, or if you are using some copyright power, then all, they delete. What they will find in my class? Where I copy, from whom I am copying. They should tell you are copying statement from your own earlier class. That's the only thing they can tell. See. Now, little problem here, not a problem. Shearing post diagram, I'll put here now. See. Here, at the center of the column, just this way and this way. See. And then it is, usually how loading is, I think loading is like this, I think. If loading is like this, as you go, slope increases. Okay. See, your shear post diagram will come this way, it will go and cut somewhere. Okay. Here, from here, actually what will happen? Shear post diagram will be something like this. Okay. Free end. Now, full length I do not want. This is shear post diagram. Okay. Now, this is our critical section. You should write yourself. Critical section for shear to left side. This is critical section for shear on right side. These all told earlier. You should write right here. Okay, then I want this shear force and I want this shear force out of scale, because this is out of scale. Actually, it will be smaller here, because someone will start wondering how such a big value came. Okay. I want this value, these two values. I do not want this value. See, similar triangles you can't apply. Now, I will as usual call one side point P, other side Q. Someone will tell, last time also PQ. That is PQ last time. New PQ. Over. Start. Now, this is 0.75. Therefore, tell me how much is this distance? How much is this distance and how much is this distance? 0.75 by 2 plus 0.8875. ETABS class, I will tell now only. 0.75 plus 0.8875. Charging is on. Okay. Charging is on. I have taken care. Nowadays I am very careful. Because you commented, I will check once again. No, it is on. Because I have paid penalty earlier so many times. Nowadays, charging I am very careful. I may forget call blocking, so that if a call comes, disturbance will be there. I may forget call blocking. Charging nowadays, I don't forget. But when I go to Zoom once again, recording, your responsibility. What is the answer? 1.2625. This is 1.2625 meter here. This also is 1.2625. Now, very important, see. Now I want P. Therefore, see, 1 meter. Okay. This way. Now very important. These 2 points P and Q, see here. Those two PQ are where? It's a column. 1 point P, other column is here. 1 point P here, 1 point Q here. This I want A, this is A, B, C, D. I told the equation for shear force is valid from left end. So I want this distance and this distance. Why? Because for finding shear force, how to get this distance? Tell me answer. This distance is, tell me, first, from here, what is to center of the column? First, it is this offset plus this, from here to this center, that is 1.6, plus from here to here is 5.4. Tell how much this one? See, last time, your point was A, so you are near to C only. You are near to C. Now you are away from C, somewhere there. How to get it? This is 1.6. See, this is 1.6 plus 5.4. 7 meter. If it is 7 meter, tell me how much from here to here. From 7, subtract how much? 1.2625. From, see, this is 1.2625. What you write here? These two are 1.2625 meter. So from 7, subtract 1.2625. How much? Red color indicates distance from left extreme end. 5.7375. This distance to 7, you add 1.2625. Answer. Now do one thing. To 7, You add 1.2625. Bega, bega. Don't waste time. See, 8.2625 meter. Okay, remember now, tomorrow for the ETAB batch, there will be announcement. I will make only for ETAB batch. Either I will take a small class, a recorded class, or I write the announcement regarding what? Changing over to software. Others not required. So, to those who are in the ETAB batch, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, either tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will make announcement there. Then be careful. Do not miss any classes for software. So I think majority are waiting for software. But remember, all this knowledge, if you do not know this one, software, if I tell what you understand, suppose you do combined footing design practically by software, I will tell you, you go there. Some will tell, where sir? Where? Where means there. That's why I told you, once in a lifetime, you should understand everything. People who do not want to understand, I think nobody joined my class thinking what it will be easy, like what video class or video game. Okay, now start. I want shear force at P. See, shear force at P as per shear force diagram. Start. That is, somewhere here I want shear force equal to whatever shear force due to this upward load, it is equal to your V dash X for, tell me, it is V dash X for X equal to how much? If I want shear force here, see, shear force here, look this side. It is upward load for what length? Tell me, for what length? First, upward load for what length? Upward load for what length? First. Again, you are not properly answering. Upward load for what length? See there, from left extreme end. 5.73, 5.7375. Is it 7375? X equal to 5.7375. Then not over. If I want shear force here, minus 1100 or equal to V dash X formula is there. What? 270.32 into X plus 0.1549 into X square minus 1100. Substitute the value of X and tell me shear force which is as per SFD in kilonewton. Answer. Substitute the value, get the shear force. Those who have done it, you should tell the answer now. See, yesterday somebody sent the answer. I noted down the answer here. He sent tau E and tau C. We will check it correct or not. 456. Children beda bidi. Don't give wrong value. 456 kilonewton. And shear force at Q equal to, once again what? It is V dash X, but this time for X equal to from here up to here, see, somewhere here, your X equal to 8.2625, but be careful, when I want shear here, minus 1100 minus 1400. Minus 1100 minus 1400. Answer. Tell this answer also. It will come in kilonewton. See, when you want shear force here, only V dash. Anywhere between these two, shear force is V dash minus this load. Once you go beyond this load, V dash minus 1100 minus 1400. Elementary strength of materials, SFD BMD. Answer. Minus 255.8. 255.8 over. Now, my work is over now. This I will remove. I will go to new cover. Okay, now start. Therefore, see, P and Q you got. Therefore, tell me what is the critical shear force or maximum among these two. Among P and Q, maximum is 255, sorry, what is this one? 456 kilonewton. Correct? Whichever is higher. Clear? The critical is whichever is higher. Correct now? Same thing you had done last time. Right. Now, but remember, this is as per SFD. Therefore, for 1 meter strip, VU equal to 456 kilonewton is considering a loading for 1.95 meter divided by 1.95, and then 25% for shear force is not required. Why? Because I told reason last time. Into 1.5 should not forget. Answer. It will give shear force in kilonewton. That is VU value. How much VU? 233.89. 233.9. 9 kilonewton. Okay, now I will remove this 2. This is not required. Now, see now, yesterday not told, someone told Excel sheet is ready with you. Yes or no? Is it ready now? Excel sheet ready with you? Because this is what we are doing in software class. Software class, what we are going to do, I will tell now. So what I am telling now is for ETAB batch or those who got Excel sheet for further continuation. See, you do so many things here. Okay. Clear now? See. Now, what you do is, I think when you prepared Excel sheet, there I told, if you remember, in case of isolated footing, that shear force was per meter strip. Now also per meter strip. Both are correct. Then, if you remember, since you are using software directly gives you VU value. Software directly gives VU value. But it will give directly VU value for what? For 1 meter strip only. Why? In the software, you don't have to divide. Because when you draw a strip of 1 meter, it will give value directly for 1 meter. So, in the ETABS and SAFE, tell what you have to do. See, you decide critical section. Okay, then come to center of the column. Tell me, you don't have to what? Calculate distances. Come to center of the column. You mark left offset of how much? You come from center, left side by how much? Tell me. From center of column, you come left. You don't have to find what is from C, what is from D, V dash X, nothing. So I am telling you, software what to do. This question, if this is clear, that also clear. See, come to center of column. Then here high shear force will come. See, it will show not these values. Per meter strip it will give value. Then you move the cursor left side by how much? This one you have to calculate. Which one? 0.8875 plus 0.75 by 2, you have to calculate. That much you can't do. So this you have to calculate in calculator. Or someone will tell N12 around 1.25 meter they will tell. Okay. From here, come left side by how much? 1.2625. How to come means, as you move the cursor, it will keep on changing distances. When the cursor is here, your distance X, it will show you 7 meter. See, if you put the cursor here, it will show you X equal, because in the ETAB, X is from here. See, when you place your cursor here, in the SFD, you activate SFD, right click, SFD. This diagram will come there. When you come to center, you can see X value 7. Tell what you do. From 7, subtract how much? Because from here I want. See, ETAB class once. So today actually now what I am doing is ETAB only I am doing. That's why very slowly I will do. Later I will tell. See, closing time. I will not remember the dates all. YouTube class, see there. I told very clearly how to work out in ETAB. Study once again in the ETAB batch. And again, I will tell one more thing. Sir, where means who remembers? Anyway, I will tell. Almost closing. Are you right? That day when he announced that class is for 3 hours. You remember? That day when he announced that class is for 3 hours. Make a note somewhere. One book, write in a book. When you want to find shear, when you are doing shear check for combined footing in our practical building design, at that time, you write a note there. This class is to be referred. Okay, start. When you move the cursor here, it will show there x equal to 7. Then this point, ETAB will grab. ETAB will grab it. Why grab it? Because this is an established point. When you move the cursor near a established joint, it will grab it. Even if your cursor is somewhere here, it will drag it to here. Why? Attraction. Now take calculator. From here 7, ETAB will give you x from left hand. Subtract 1.2625. Tell the answer. How much x you require? Fast. Tell me. How much x you require? Tell me. How much is the distance from left extreme end? Just now we got the point. Just now I told you. How much from left extreme end? From here you have to come left by this much. See, now it is a ETAB class. 5.7385. See, 5.7385 meter. Okay, now what happens is, if it is ETAB, you type 5.7385. It will tell you shear force. If it is ETAB, remember, that is, if you do a beam problem, if you're designing a beam, you type there 5.7385. Suddenly cursor will go there. It will tell shear force of, factored force of 233. Where is the answer? I rub the value. The critical shear force. Sorry. It will tell you how much. I forgot. Not 456. It will tell you some answer. It will tell you not that answer. Some value it will give you. Okay. Note down the answer. But unfortunately, this is in ETAB. Now ETAB and SAFE, they have joined it. Even then, software difference is there. If it is a beam problem, you can type the distance. That's all. Cursor will jump there. You can see the cursor moving there. It will tell, oh, I am here. But in the SAFE, see, footing you are doing by SAFE. Even though now ETAB, they might have joined, but SAFE is SAFE only. Both are same, brothers. In the SAFE, the typing option is not there. I don't know why they are not kept. Suppose you can tell them, sir, ETAB, wherever I want, I can type distance and get the SFBM and anything you want. But in SAFE, only diagram comes. It will tell you, if you want somewhere, you move the cursor there. You move, remember, ETAB class it is. You move the cursor there. But when you move the cursor, this decimal will fluctuate like anything. See, it will fluctuate like anything. It will give you, suppose you come to here 4.01, 4.0188. You touch the hand, 4.0185, 4.01, it will keep on fluctuating. Why? Even a small jerk of your hand, it will change the value. So what to do is, slowly move the cursor till your X reading becomes how much? Till your X display is how much? Tell me. Slowly, I'll tell you, rock steady hand required. Rock steady hand. Slowly move it. In the beginning, fast move. When you are nearing that point, move slowly so that when you stop the cursor, x should be how much? 5 point, how much? X should be 5 point. Factored 350. Ayyo. Okay. I will tell you later. Factor, you leave it. Factor, okay. Don't see these values all. Do not see these values now. Tell the answer. Your cursor, you have to stop when x reading is how much? You are not answering my question. That is there, okay. You should stop your cursor slowly with the rock steady hand when x display is how much? See, you are not answering question. You are again going for that shear pose. If it is wrong, we will correct it. Someone told 5.7375. But 85 Andri? 75 or 85? Ayyo. What is this? Somebody telling 85, somebody telling 75. Tell one answer. 75. Okay, 75. But it is not possible to get 5.7375. Like, you know, in the shops, they sell rice. They will put some rice. It will show 1008 grams. They remove some rice. It will show 985 grams. Put some more rice. It will show 1002 grams. I have seen people even then trying to remove little by spoon. Abba, I tell, what is this? 2 grams extra for rice. They will again go slightly remove something. 1 in 100. But usually when the scale shows 1000 and little more, 4 or 5 grams, they are not bothered. They will remove and pack it. Correct? Therefore, exactly not possible. Therefore, tell me, better take slightly higher value or lesser value. Correctly tell the answer. Better take, you round off. 5.7375 is not possible. Maybe you have struggled for 1 hour. 1 hour also I doubt. You try move the cursor there. Hey, not coming. When you remove the hand, that jerk will change to this number. So, better take higher or lesser. Write a note there. No. Be careful. Why higher? Tell me. This is not shear pose. It is distance. You should think logically. See, suppose you come from here, you measure. ETABS class, once again, I am not telling. Remember, I will tell you on that day. Today only study that YouTube, that lot closing classes. I will make a note. Class number 42, come prepared and understand. There is a limit for explaining. I will make a note. Is today's class 42? I better make a note. Is today's class 42? So that I will give turn warning there. Class number 42. Yes, so I will make a note somewhere here. Critical class is 42. Okay, critical for shear, combined putting and also isolated putting. Okay, now same theory for isolated putting also. Okay, now why you are struggling all this? Because tell me, because in ETABS&SAFE punching shear check is done. This one-way shear check is not done. This I told you. See, ETABS&SAFE reinforcement it will give you, pressure it will give you, bending moment shear force it will calculate. Within 1 or 2 minutes question will be over. But this check, again remember, you got Excel sheet with you. To go to the Excel sheet, you require factored shear force. So why higher? See here. Suppose instead of 5.7375, if your cursor is showing 5.74 or 75, your point will be slightly this side. Will it give little higher force or lesser force? Tell the answer. So you should not tell this number. From here, when you go by exact 5.73, suppose you stop at 5.7, you will be somewhere here. If you go 5.75 like that, you will be here. Tell me, where you get more shear force? For higher x or lesser x? Where shear force is more? for higher x or lesser x? Higher x. Therefore, if you cannot come to this point, slightly go right side. Why? Safer side. You are checking for a little higher force. Safer side. Make a note. Okay, answer. Then your ETAB will display. I will tell you how much. Tell me, what is the shear force you got just now at the point P? What is the shear force you got just now at the point P by our SFD? Answer. What is the shear force you got just now? I think I want my calculator. My calculator is inside. I'll get it now because I want to tell you what will happen. What is the shear force by SFD when I put x equal to something, that working load for the full width of 1.95? Tell me, what display came? Something you told it earlier. Tell the answer. What value you got? No. Where you are? I am asking you, at the point P, there, when I put x equal to how much? Some number, working load shear force for full 1.95 meter width, some shear force came. To 799. What is this 799? This I am helpless. Just now you solved and that you are not telling. Just now, at the point P you got a shear force. How much you got? When V dash x equal to, for x equal something. How 799? Just now solved. I should have told it earlier only now. No, if you tell this way, I am helpless. 456 Mandila. 456. One nimisha. 456 came other side. Other point, Q it came. P how much it came? That came other side. 350.8. Don't write actually. It is my personal number. See, don't write anything. 350.8. No, don't write anything. ETAB will not, software will not give this number. Tell me. Then, now, so don't tell the answer here now. So therefore, when you come to this point, when you reach, see, VU, in ETABS and SAFE, ETABS and SAFE, when your cursor reaches point P, it will display shear force directly factored for 1 meter strip. Anybody can tell the answer? You don't see this diagram. If you are doing software, it will display directly VU for 1 meter strip factored. Anybody can tell what it will display? What it will display? Imagine and tell. You don't have to think, it will display. 350. Wow, it's too kashta idea. 350.8 you are not knowing. When you do by software, 350.8 you are not knowing. It will display the factored shear force here for 1 meter strip. If you do this way, I cannot take the class. See, I think I have to stop the class. I asked to, see, this is called unnecessary complications. I told you, at the point P, what shear, from shear force diagram. This is not in software. Just now, tell what shear force came. I wrote the number in the class. I wrote the number in the class. That also you are not telling. Just little earlier, I wrote it. I am asking factor. See, what I am asking, you are giving advance. I know everything. I don't require this one. See, again you are telling, that is factored. I am asking you, unnecessary waste of time. See, you should not write any of this one. This is for my purpose. You silently don't write anything. Just now, I got that you wrote it. Shear force at P I got when I put x equal to x 5.7375. That is V dash x for x equal to 5375 minus 1100. Some number came. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಬೇಕಾ 233.88. You don't, I am explaining software part. What I am telling now, don't write anything. This is, you write what I told earlier. That is manual calculation. 233.8. Now, tell me what shear force you got at Q. That is V dash x. When x equal to some higher number. What number? When x equal to some number 8 point bantu, some 8 point something, and minus 1100 minus 1400, that number. What is the shear force you got just now? You should not get mixed up like that. 255.8 ಸಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ. 255.8. I doubt very much. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಾಕಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಸಾರಿ, ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. This way, if you give wrong values, I should stop the class. 255.8, 799 adu, 7 adu. I don't know what you are telling. See, this is what happens if you go ahead of me or do something else. What I told earlier is valid, that you are right. When I came to ETABS&SAFE, you should write only those things logic told by me. You should not write a single value. X value required. I don't know how to eliminate this difficulty. Now see, you are forcing me to waste the time. $456.06 I think. Baba, ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು. It is 456 kilonewton. Other point is now again I struggle now. Baba, really feeling tired. See? $255. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 255.9. I don't know, correct or not. I also lost interest in the calculation now. Because when I see, first of all, you are mixing like anything. Once again, go back. What to do? This is really frustrating. Leave it. Forget about ETABS&SAFE. Shut. Now, continue basic calculation. This is really time waste. Basic. Start. We need under column A, under A already over. Under A already over, we got tau E less than tau C. Therefore, safe over. Now, under column B, see, this is called height of waste of time. Under column B, what I am asking you, what you are telling, I think some of you are converting to factored. I did not ask factored. If you give ahead of the answer, it will give trouble, because sometimes one person clear, other person start wondering what is happening. Okay, all cancelled. See, nearly 45 minutes cancelled now, but I reduce the time. Start. Under B, first of all, I will do one thing now. I will finish this part, then I will go to ETABS. That is much better. I will finish this one, then I go to ETABS. Leave it now. Under B, okay. Under B, start. Critical section at D by 2, sorry, ayo, what D by 2? See, I am only, told wrong distance now. Because it is not punching, it is one-way shear. What D by 2? I told D by 2, when I come here, I can see diagonal tension crack. Then I will remember, it is not D by 2, it is D. My brain will tell that much, D by 2 is wrong. Critical section at D from face of the column to either side. Why either side? Because shear force diagram, see, either side values are there. Today's class you can make out this side is higher. But if I explain only one side, tomorrow's class, see, some other problem. Shear force diagram can come how? Shear force diagram can come, then when the overhangs are more, shear force diagram can come this way. Then critical, see, it can come this way. Then critical will be this side, critical is this side. You cannot tell which side is critical. So what you do? Check both. Okay, 1 minute now. Once again, all I told about software is cancelled. You cancel it, remove it. I can actually go back there, cancel the class and restart the class. Only because you did not answer properly. I told any value I write in a rough sheet, you should make a note. So that I cannot remember. When I ask that values are required. Okay, start. Under B, A already over. B, critical section at D from face of the column, red color. D is known. This is D. From center I want 0.8875 plus half of 0.75. 1.2625 this side, that side. Now, we want this point I will call P, this point I will call Q. Somebody can tell, last time PQ gone. Okay, now, shear force diagram is something like this. See, it will continue. It will continue. I want only this shear force diagram now. Okay, now, this value I am not interested. This I am not interested. Because by similar triangle you can't make. No. From here, you come this side by 1.2625, you get the point P. From center here, go right side by 1.2625, you get the point Q. Now see, that is, how much, I don't know how much is the problem here. This much of trouble I never faced so far. This is your point B. This is A. This load is how much? 1100. This load is 1400. And our X for shear force calculation is from C. This is the C point. D. Now I see. Now last time 2 point. 1 point here, 1 point here. This point I will call P, I will call to you. Tell me what is this distance and what is this distance. Tell why you want it. Why you want it? We want it for what reason? We want it because I want shear force here due to upward load. Tell the answer here. Here it is, see, this is from here to center of the column is 7 meter. 7 meter. From 7, subtract 1.2625. Tell the answer. Once again, see, it is completely because of your no involvement. I am wasting my time. From someone who knows the answer later, he may comment. This is so easy. No, but he is again wasting time. I will tell him, in that case, come live and tell the answer. You don't see recording and comment on the live class. No, you will tell, if I would have been there, I would have told correctly. It is not the question of if I would have been there. You come, then tell. Not seeing live, seeing recording means you have to pay the penalty. Nothing. You have to bear with it. Nothing can be done. I already told you, those who are seeing recording, not coming live, any delay or mix-up, they have to bear. Mix-up means what? No technical mix-up. These problems of wrong value given. How much? 5.7375. Now I should see. I first thought half an hour or 45 minutes, I will be able to check both the shear and finish, including what? Including ETAB part, and then start lateral bending. Now I am still here only. Okay. Now also tell me this distance. To 7 add 1.2625, because from center to 7 add 1.2625. It was 8.2625. 2625. Now see, you are wasting the time like anything. Start now. I want shear post. See, now I want shear post at P and also shear post at Q. For what? As per our SFD. Our SFD is for what? Is for working load. Yes or no? Our SFD is for working load. Tell me yes or no. Our SFD drawn there is for working load. Yes. And also it is for what? And also it is for what? Tell me. Not for width of 1 meter. It is not for strip of 1 meter. It is for considering a width how much? The bending is this way. Our loadings are considered for the entire width of how much? Now too late. Sorry. Now too late. Now you are telling correct answer. See. Now you are typing the answer. Once I explained anything, I wrote that answer. See here. I wrote that answer. Now it is too late. If you had told it earlier, now I can't stop. Now if I stop, once again people will laugh. He will laugh. Suddenly left it. No, now leave it. It is for working load and also for width of, for full width load, also for loading for full width of 1.95 meter. Therefore, if you want factored shear force for design purpose for a 1 meter strip, tell what you have to do. Now I will not tell once again. This result you are getting is for what? That is for a full width of 1.95 and it is for working load. Therefore, if you want factored shear force for 1 meter strip, what do you have to do? Whatever answer you got, first divide by how much? Whatever answer you got. This is all manual calculation. I am not in software. In software, you don't do anything like this. If you are doing this way in software, why it is called software? Tell the answer. You should first divide by how much? Divide by 1.95. That will give you working load per meter. Then multiply by 1.5 to factor. Clear or not? Then multiply by 1.5 for factoring it. This is clear? Fast. This is clear or not? Clear. Okay. Therefore, now tell me, shear force be equal to, see, somewhere here equal to upward load. Means what? Your V, and also remember, your V dash X is there. See here. Is it visible for you? Is the V dash X visible for you there? Is that V dash X visible for you in the board? Oh, can you see it? V dash X. Okay, now, therefore, shear force here equal to here plus V dash X for x equal to x equal to 5.7375 meter, and then because you are doing shear force here, minus 1100. Tell this answer. This was what I was asking repeatedly. This value, you gave so many values. Someone told this way, someone told that way, someone gave factored value. If you had told that answer, we should have saved at least half an hour. This answer I asked you earlier. I asked you what value I got. Then you converted and gave. I asked you, as per the diagram, what value came. How much? That's why I always insist. You should answer only the question asked by me. 456 point, okay, children beda bidi, 456 kilonewton, children beda, 456 kilonewton, leave it now. Now only, shear force at Q equal to, see, somewhere here shear force equal to, again, your plus V dash X for X equal to, how much? 8.2625. Then minus 1100 minus 1400. Answer. This you told some random number earlier. Some full wrong number you told. You put this side, that one, that side value you put this side value you told that side. By looking only I can make out where more will come. See, because I got little idea. By looking only I can make out your answer is wrong. That is 255.9 minus, okay, minus 255.9. Okay, now 1 minute. See now what I am doing. Okay, now see. Full gone, waste of time. See, now shear force we got here to 456 kilonewton. Here you got shear force, minus is not required, 255.9 kilonewton. Both these are for what? Working load. This is for working load and for 1.95 meter width. Therefore, I want VU here. VU, now I want, therefore, for 1 meter strip under the column, this I told you, under the column, 1 meter strip, factored shear force. I want factored shear force. That is VU equal to, tell the answer, equal to 456 divided by 1.95, that is for conversion, and then into factor 1.5 equal to answer. Tell this answer. Somebody earlier, when I asked there, they told this answer. See, when I was asking this answer here, they told this answer. And someone told this answer that side. ಇದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 350.8 kilonewton. And this is where? At P. And same VU equal to 255.9 divided by 1.95 into 1.5 equal to, tell this answer. Actually, this is at Q. Answer. That is the value at Q. That is the factored shear force at Q. 350.196.88. 197 kilonewton. Okay. Correct answer. 197. Children ಬೇಡ ಬಿಡಿ. ಇದು 350.8 ಬೇಡ, 351 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈ ಚೌಕಾಸ್ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ನಂಬರ್, ಹೈಯರ್ ಸೈಡ್. 351 and 197 kilonewton. Clear? Therefore, see now. Therefore, finally, see, factored shear force. You enter here once again. You write this sketch once again. Factored shear force here equal to 351 kilonewton and right here. Factored shear force here. Factored shear force here equal to 197 kilonewton. Don't make mistake now. Is everything okay? Tell me. After some time, suppose you tell, sir, that is wrong. Then I will stop the class for 1 month. Both are correct. First. No, both are correct. Suppose you tell, no, it is not that much. Both are correct. 660, 2.2, go by 1.2625. 660.5, Unisha. Okay, correct. I can make out. Yes, okay. Now, ETAB told everything gone. I will finish this one. Then I will tell those who are general public. Now, for at least half an hour, you do not attend. Why? It is not for you. It is between me and the people in the ETAB batch. Okay. Because, and later when you come back to this class, skip this one. This initial gadibidi, all skip it or read it. So go through it so that you can make out because of your mistake what happened. Okay, now these are over. I am not removing this one now. And also remember, this is for what? Tell me. This is for what? For what? This is for what? How much strip width? This is the answer for strip width of how much? It is working. It is working load. Working load. This I wrote factored there. 1.95. Abba, I don't know what to do now. This much I explained. Is this 351 is for width of 1.95 meter? Then why you divided it? You are unnecessary mixing. It is for what? It is for 1 meter strip. This also is for 1 meter strip. Okay, no problem. I will explain very slowly ETAB part so that because this class is mainly for ETAB only. So later I will announce now. After this one, I will tell entering the ETAB. At that time, all those who are in the ETAB batch and those who are in the RCC, if you know ETAB batch, correctly concentrate. Over. Now, I will just close it now. This all I will remove. I am asking once again for you later. See, just don't tell me anything now. 8.7375. This full I am removing. This is for my own reference. Today night I want to read, so I want it. Leave it. Now start. All I am removing. Okay. All over. Now start. Now therefore, see, when we consider shear for shear purpose, shear check, under column B, if you look either side, tell me what is the critical or maximum, that is maximum. Critical means maximum. What is the critical? Critical, that means maximum. Maximum factored shear force. Factored shear force, VU. Tell the answer. Because manually, I did not found this factored. Why? This factored because I factored higher value there. Answer. What is the critical? 351 kilonewton. 351 kilonewton for factored for 1 meter strip. And also tell me, tell me now only. And make a note. Here, BM is sagging. Here, AST provided. Anybody can tell? At present, AST provided. What diameter and what spacing? This also I told yesterday. AST provided. What diameter and what spacing? What diameter and what spacing? AST provided. What diameter and what spacing? Only number. You don't waste time writing everything. Diameter value, comma, spacing value. Why you are again wasting time? 200 mm at 150. Ayo, 20 mm at 150. Okay. Is 20 torr at 150 center at present. Correct? At present. Sadhya. Abhi tak is one. Over. Start. Tau V equal to VU by BD. VU, hey, come here. 351 10 to the power 3 divided by B is 1000. Why? Because this is for a strip of 1 meter width. D is, I forgot, 887.5. Answer. You get the tau V value in Newton per mm square. Answer. You get the tau V value in Newton per mm square. Answer. Yesterday someone told me the number. I told I will check tomorrow. He gave 0.395. Correct or no? I don't know. 0.395 ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರೋ 0.3663 ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್. 350 ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಡಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. 351 10 to the power 3 divided by 1000 divided by 887.5 is 0.395. 0.63. 0.3955. Correct? See, yesterday correct. Somebody gave the answer. It is correct. See here. 0.3955 Newton per mm square. This is the what? This is the actual stress. This is the actual stress or red color. That is danger. This is the danger number. Why danger? This is, somebody watching the YouTube class, he will comment, what is this? He compares with the money matter. I will then ask him, come, I will ask some questions to you. Within 3-4 questions, he will get royally confused. Then he will tell, all getting mixed up. That's why only I am telling, there is nothing wrong if I give a link to money matter like that. This is equivalent to your bill, your hotel bill. How much you ate? Waiter will tell, give me to understand 3,955 rupees. The total bill you are paying is 3,955 rupees. Okay, now you want tau C. Tau C you want. Tau C is the allowed stress. Tau C is the allowed stress. Tell the answer. To get tau C, we want first PT. PT equal to 100 into AST provided at that section divided by BD. B into small d equal to 100 into, I'll write here now, equal to 100 into AST provided is, see, provided AST is 20 torr at 150. That is the AST in terms of spacing. We want area in millimeter square per meter strip. This I will not explain. Why? Already told you. 1000 divided by spacing into pi by 4 of 20 square. Very sorry. Suppose there is a newcomer. Sir, not clear. If not clear, first of all, why you came to my class? You are studying combined footing. Correct? High level subject, and you do not know how to find area of this one. You are not fit for education, structural education. I will tell, go back and start simple structures. Divide by 1000 divided by 887.5. Anybody can tell the answer? 887.5. .236. Okay, thank you. 0.236. Tell me, this is a percentage. Is it good or bad? Make a note. As the PT increases, tau C also increases. So, this is a good number or bad number? Or common sense. Steel provided. Is it a good number or bad number? It's a good number. That is welcome. Good. Good. Okay, now, where right now? I will, 1 minute now. Shall I remove this one? 1 minute. Do I require it once again? I will see. Reinforcement part over. Detailing part I require. Detailing part okay. I can roughly write. No. Okay. I will write once again. No problem. V dash X all not required. I am removing everything now. See. With the regret I am removing. Later if I ask you, it may take hours together to get the values. Okay. Now. Start. Refer IS code. Table number. Who knows? You refer. M25 concrete. PT and tau C. Our PT came 0.236. So, PT equal to 0.15. PT equal to 0.15. Tell tau C. Tau C comes in Newton per mm square. Tell the answer. When PT is 0.15 tau C. When PT is 0.15 tau C. No, don't interpolate. 0.29. 0.29. When PT is 0.25 tau C, is it 0.36? I don't know. 0.36 36 over. Therefore, for PT equal to 0.236 tau C. See, it is a good color, black color, good. Tau C, that is allowed stress. Allowed shear stress. Shear stress. Or this is good. Or this is equivalent to money in pocket. Money in pocket. This is equal to money in pocket. Equal to, tell me, by linear interpolation. Answer. So yesterday, who told the answer is correct actually. See, I think he got same answer. 0.3502. Okay. 0.3502. Okay. Therefore, your danger number tau V is more than tau C. This is the danger number. This is good number. How much tau V? Tau V is danger number. 0.3935. Tau C is only 0.3502. Therefore, safe or unsafe? First, safe or unsafe? Therefore, safe or unsafe? I think yesterday somebody solved. You gave who gave the answer yesterday? You also got tau V I checked. Tau C I forgot. Did you give the same answer yesterday? Yesterday WhatsApp group. Did you send the same tau C value? 0.3502? Otherwise you have to check the WhatsApp number. If you are given the same value, your both values are correct. Did you give the same number I got now? Or I should go to WhatsApp and check it? Okay, thank you. Good. I told those who want to try. Therefore, not safe, danger. Or you can tell this is equivalent to bill coming 3,935 rupees, whereas your money in the pocket is only 3,500 rupees. Oh, problem is there. Okay, now tell me, not safe. So, tell me, what to do? What to do? There are, right, two options are there. There are not two options. There are three options are there. Three options are there. See correctly. Is the full board visible? Then I will write All three options here. This is required for software also. See, ETAB, how to work I will tell you. This is general theory. Is the right side board fully visible? Right side space fully visible? Ready? Yes, okay. See now, three options are there. All three options, all three options you write it actually. One more thing. What I am telling now is required for ETABS&SAFE also. Option 1, which is the most natural option, increase the depth. Increase depth. When you increase the depth, what will happen? Your D will increase. You should write. Now you should write. Now what all I tell you should write. Why? Already told you. Those who are serious write. When you increase the depth, your effective depth also will increase. When the effective depth increases, shear stress will what? Shear stress will increase or decrease. When effective depth increases, shear stress will increase or decrease. Shear stress is increase or decrease. Okay, not three options. 4 options are there. Okay, 4 options are there. I'll give all the 4 options. Write everything. If you increase the depth, effective depth will increase. When effective depth increases, shear stress, the wrong danger number will become what? Will decrease. Good or bad? Good or bad? Shear stress will decrease. Good or bad? Good. But remember, increasing D has one more advantage. Anybody can tell? Increasing D has one more advantage. So that means increasing D has got not single benefit, double benefit here. One more advantage. But one small disadvantage is there. Tell me, one more advantage. One more advantage. As you increase D, your critical section, will it move further away or will come closer to column? Your critical section, will it move further away or will come closer to column? Critical section will move. Where? It will, as it goes further away, shear force also what? Shear force also will. Shear force also will. Shear force also will. Common sense. When you move away from column, shear force also decreases. Second benefit, good benefit. But one small drawback, your percentage of steel will slightly what? Decrease. For that one, what they will do is, they will put little more steel. Okay, now, major important. This you do when you get unsafe to a higher level. This you do when little severe unsafe. For example, see, tau C is 0.35. If tau E comes to 0.6 or if you have 3,500 rupees with you, if you got 3,900, if you got 3,500, but if the bill comes to around 6,000 odd, then better increase the depth. Means what? You make some alternate arrangement. Don't try to go for adjustment there. Asking somebody or requesting him counter. See, in the counter, little shortage of money. If I give tomorrow, will it do? Or I will surely give it. Just he may agree. Your bill is 3,000. You will tell, sir, before eating, please see, check how much money is there. But okay, he won't make a big issue. But if you tell, I got 3,500 rupees, bill came 6,000, 7,000, he will tell, no sir, sorry, we cannot allow you that way. Some guarantee required. You put your chain or some mobile, you keep, he will tell. So danger. So in that case, increased depth. Okay. Now, Or when severe case comes, one more option. Tell one more option. One more option is there. But earlier it was done practically. I recently inquired because when I do for software design, I want practical update. I asked 4 or 5 persons who are in the practical field. Tell me what I asked. Tell me. If tau is more than tau c for beam, there is no problem. Tell why. If tau is more than tau c for beam, there is no problem. Why? If tau is more than tau c for a beam, there is no problem. Why? There is no problem. Why? Reason. These all you should write. Those who are serious about subject, what all I tell you should write. For a beam, I am going for one more option. See, if tau is more than tau c for a beam problem, nothing to worry. Why? Because we will provide shear reinforcement. Stirrups we are giving. Usually for footing slab, stirrups are not given, but some places given. So you can do one thing. If severely unsafe, even you can tell. If severely unsafe, see 0.35, suppose it is 0.7 etc., you can go to shear reinforcement here also. See, like this, width-wise stirrup, not 2 legged actually, maybe around 6 leg stirrups. So you require 6 leg stirrups for some length here, some length here. Later, in the middle portion, you can reduce it also. Clear? Even earlier all, they were giving stirrups for combined footing slab. Isolated footing slab, nobody gives stirrups. Remember, first of all, it is not possible there. Why? How to give stirrups there? Horrible it will be. This combined footing, this way, they provide, see, top bars will, some few bars in the top and bottom, they will symmetrically place, then they will tie, see, 2 legs, then further in between 2 more legs. You can go to stirrup. You know how to design. Software is there. Or actually remember, if you design software, I don't know, maybe earlier software version, beam it will design, but footing it may not design. Then calculate spacing 0.87 Fy into ASV into D divided by VUS. Or ETABS class I will tell you. One option. Clear now? You can go for stirrups. Okay. Now, other option. Suppose somebody tells, no. Nowadays, I asked 3 or 4 people I asked. They all told, no sir, usually we avoid stirrup. Usually people don't want nowadays, stirrup they don't want. So therefore, then one person told me, sir, stirrup they don't want. That means at present they are trying to see that tau v less than tau c. I told him, what? Not clear. I won't tell the name. One person asked recently. He got good practical, day-to-day is designing. He was my student only. I asked him casually, now tell me, now right now, combined putting, are they giving stirrup? Because once upon a time they are giving. He told, no sir, Kannadalli, illa sir, ಈಗ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ avoid ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. They are avoiding it. So therefore, nowadays, in the design office, they insist, depth ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ, either increase the depth or give extra tension steel, or one more, increase the grade of concrete and see that tau v less than tau c. Then he continued and told me, no sir, nowadays they are telling no stirrups, avoid it by making tau v, by seeing that tau v not more than tau c. He told that much and suddenly he told, sir, sorry. Tell me, why he told sorry? He told me, I told, what, not clear for me. He told, sir, tau v should not exceed tau c, that you are ensuring. The moment he told it, he told immediately, sir, sorry sir. Anybody can tell why he told sorry? Anybody can tell why? I won't tell the name. He's a good designer. He learned lot of things from me. Why suddenly he told sorry? Sir, sorry sir. Anybody can tell why he told sorry? The moment he told, sir, stirrups you are not giving nowadays, then he told, so we always see that increase the grade of concrete or increase the depth or put little more steel, and we see that tau v is not more than tau c. Anybody can tell? Lastly, he told sorry. What reason? Nobody can guess, sir. Nobody can guess. Why you told sorry? No idea. If no idea, tell no idea. I will tell you. Why you told sorry? I know it. If no idea means tell me no idea. I will tell fast. Why you told sorry? No idea. Na. Ayyo. He has to tell me if stirrups are not provided, tau V should not exceed tau C. He by mistake told, then he told sorry sir. Why sorry? Sir, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಬಾಯಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಸರ್, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶಲ್ ಐ ಟೆಲ್? ಐ ಲರ್ನ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯು ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸಿ ಹಿ ಲರ್ನ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಶಲ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಟೆಲ್ ಮೀ sir, if stirrups are not given, tau V should be less than tau C. That much I am not knowing. So just for fun only. He suddenly told, sir, sorry, okay, no problem. I told, good. With me you don't tell, others you tell. Okay, now, next option. Increase grade of concrete. When you increase grade of concrete, see, in the beginning, not much use. See, M20 concrete or M25 or M30, for 0.%, it is 0.36 only. But if what? If the percentage is more useful, you can go for higher grade of concrete. Last one. Tell me last one. This is the most popular. Last one. The last one is what? Most popular. That's what all are doing. See, your tau C depends on PT. How much our PT? What is the PT at present? What is the PT at present? First, what is the PT at present? At present PT. At present our percentage of steel. No, reduce basing later. You are going ahead of me. At present our PT is 0.236. 0.236. That is 0.236% steel. But I told, if PT increases, you give more steel, then when the tension crack comes, it will help you to prevent it. Therefore, but remember, there's a limit also. You cannot give 32 torr at 100 spacing all. People will chase you away. Therefore, what you can do is, last option, see, we go for last option. Therefore, let us go for, I write here. Therefore, let us go for last option, which is the most popular. That is when it is unsafe, not by huge margin. When what? Narrow miss. When what? When unsafe margin is quite less. Quite less. See here, tau V is 0.3955. Tau C we got 0.3502 for PT equal to 0.236. So now what you do? Your tau V will remain same. Your tau V will remain same. How much? Tau V still remains how much? Tau V remains same. Remains same. How much? 0.3955. It will remain same. Because why? We are not changing depth. But tau C, bill will remain here. Bill will remain same, but you increase the money in your pocket. See, bill 3,955. You got 3,500. Just to look around. Suddenly you see a person there. Oh, hello, namaskara, namaskara. ಒಂದು 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೋಡಿ, ಏಕ್ 500 ಮಿಲೆಗಾ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಗುಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ನೋನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ವೈ? ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. I ate around 400 rupees more. Give me some 500 rupees. That way. So, what will do? We will increase tau C. Increase tau C means what? That is increase strength of concrete. Increase strength of concrete in shear. In shear by increasing AST provided. AST provided. 1 minute now. How do it? Go for reverse interpolation. Reverse. See, tell me. We want, see, when tau V is 0.3955, we want tau C also Tell how much? Black only. We want tau c also how much? We want tau c also equal to how much? Little more you can give later. At least we want tau c also equal to how much? Tell the answer. We want tau c also equal to how much answer? Now we want tau c also equal to 0.3955. 0.3955. Now, if you want that way, tell me, is this range is okay or next range? Is it this range or next range? It is not here. Is it this range or next range? First. That range or next range? 0.3955. Which range? Next range. Means, point PT and tau c. Tau c in Newton per mm square. PT 0.25 ge 0.36. Next 0.5. Tell the answer. For 0.5 how much? For PT 0.25 0.36. For 0.5 how much? IS code. For 0.5 0.49. 0.49. Therefore, to get tau c equal to 0.3955 Newton per mm square, what is the PT required? What is the PT required? See, today I should tell you about, I will announce one thing now. As soon as this is over, and also as soon as lateral bending is finished, immediately I will tell for general public class over. Now I am continuing only for ETAB people. Why? Because I don't want to discuss. I will discuss it. You can benefit if you want, get benefit. But not, because it will be explained again later. Answer. Now go for reverse interpolation. Stand here. For 0.36, 0.25, for 0.49, 0.5, how much for 0.3955? Answer fast. How much? Interpolation. Today's class around 45 minutes, you only spoiled because of giving all wrong answer. 0.318. Okay. 0.318. That is earlier percentage of how much? 0.236 is to be enhanced to 0.318. Now, equal to 100 into AST by BD. B equal to 1000. D equal to 887.5. Tell the value of AST. Actually, D is not 887. It is 890. Tell why? Because diameter of bar is not 25, 20. It is safer side. See, actual D is 890, not 887.5. This will give you safety. Answer. AST. I will tell you what to do in the software. Answer. So, after some time now, once I finish lateral bending, it will be purely software class. 2822.25. It is 2822.25 mm square. Okay. Now, with the 20 torr, tell the revised spacing. Revised spacing. Revised spacing is pi by 4 of 20 square divided by 2822.25 into 1000. Answer. Revised spacing. With the 20 torr, revised spacing. Earlier 150, now you need bars closer. Yes, somebody was commenting earlier. Provide closer bars. Correct. It is what you told is correct, but you should know how to get it. Yes, that's why I did not answer then. See, somebody told earlier, comment, provide closer, reduce spacing. Correct, I know it. But if I agree and take a random value, tomorrow somebody will tell, sir, how you got it? So therefore, you should always know systematic solution. Then you use your talent and do fast. That I will tell you in the ETAB class now. 111.32. Tirupati, 111.32 millimeter. Okay. Now, if it is within 100, no problem. Above 100. If you get, suppose you got by chance 70-80 spacing. No, too close. What to do? Suppose you got spacing of 70-80 etc. Leave it. Then what to do? Go for into 20 torr. What do you do? Once again go for what? If you got very close spacing, see within 4 inches nobody wants. Then increase the diameter. Again go back 25 torr. Okay. Now or if 25 torr, tell the spacing, tell the answer. Suppose somebody may tell 111 means you may round up to what? You may round up to 100 or 110. Round up to 110. But your boss will tell make it 100. Okay. Or if you go 25 torr, answer. If you go for 25 torr spacing, pi by 4 of 25 square divided by 2822.25 into 1000. That's the answer. If you go for 25 torr, 173.93. 173.93. That means you can go for 25 torr at 170. Then your boss may tell, hey, make it closer, make 160. Then tomorrow he will tell the draftman that 160 you cancel, make it what? Tell me. He may tell when a drawing is going for drawing, he may call that boy, come here. Not boy actually. Sometimes usually nowadays, those who finished just now diploma, they go for drafting sometimes. He will call him. Imagine small person. Hey, that 160, you make it what? Tell me. He will tell, come here, make it, that 160, you make it. He will tell, make it 150. He may tell, sir, bekastu. Irli bidri kodri. Yaar duddu. See, somebody is paying. I want safety. That is your choice. So, therefore, your next option is this tension steel here. First you decided 20 torr at 150. That is not safe. You should give 20 torr if you are giving. You should give a spacing of, see how much I told answer? 111. Say around 110. You can make it 100. Here, 110 center to center. Or if you feel 110 is too closer, you may have got 25 torr. Then you have to make it at around 170. You may make it 150. That is something else. Requirement is this much. Make a note. Separately, you make a separate sketch here and write. See, one separate sketch make here. Therefore, see here, you put a rough sketch here. Under this column B, the reinforcement here. It will continue. This will be, you write this statement here. First 20 torr given, 150, that is cancelled. Then you have to go for either 20 torr at 110 or 25 torr at 170. If you want, you can make closer. Tell me, full clear? Full clear or not? Tell fast. Full clear or not? Full clear. Okay, now 1 minute. I want, see, this much shouting is not good for health. I want a small break now. At least some 7-8 minutes. Why? This way shouting is too much. So I want some time of around 7-8 minutes. Okay, I will do one thing now. What I will do now is I will adjust the time now. As soon as I come back. And today I told you I can take class only up to 8. So I get little more than 1 hour. No, what I will do is I will make the software part fully clear for shear. Therefore, any general public who are not involved for software with me, my ETABS&SAFE class, if you want, you can attend. Or right now, you leave. That's all. And don't ask any question later. Sir, what is that entry? What is this entry? What is that cursor? Don't ask me anything. Because I will concentrate on public. And those who are in ETAB batch and also RCC batch, because you learn, you know all these things. You stay back. Others I will advise them. Now what I am telling is connected. Only I am involved with my RCC group and ETAB group. General public, yes, they cannot comment. That is not clear. I told why, who told you to continue? If you continue, some are there. No, I can understand. Good, understand. If you are understanding good, from me, little useful. But do not tell not clear, not clear. Up to here should be clear. Okay, but remember, because of your one wrong information there, we lost nearly 45 minutes. Nearly 45 minutes we lost. Why? At around 5:45, I started once again. Why? You told this side means that value, that side means this value. When I asked that value, gave factored value. What I asked, you are not given. Maybe for some it is clear. For me it is clear. But problem is, anybody should understand. Okay, leave it. 6:41. Shall I 5, 6, 8? 6:41 means, shall I start at 6:50? I get 9 minutes time, sufficient for me. Shall I start at 6:50 first? First decide. See, 6:42 now. Now it is 6:42. Okay, 8 minutes time. Okay, I will start exactly at 6:50. Let the class be like that only. I cannot pause at present. Later when I go to app, I will learn how to pause so that those who see recording, there is no discontinuity there. You also take a cup of coffee and enjoy. I will continue at 6:50. Remember, class is meant only for RCC batch and software batch. Others, if you attend, okay, but should not tell this is not clear, that is not clear. Next time onwards, you should give correct answer. Anyway, this is almost getting close now. That one more class over, this YouTube class over. But even ETAB class also later. Always tell correct. Do not go advance of me. Okay, we'll start now. Break sufficient for me. Voice clear? Get confirmation. If voice clear, I will start. But now some values you have to give. If voice is clear, I will start. All those who are connected with the RCC and ETAB, continue. Connected with RCC and ETAB batch. Others, your choice. No answer. See? If you tell work clear means, okay, clear. See. Now, remember, I will make a note later. Class number 42, second half. Second half. That is, I will tell them, there is a break. You can see there. Scroll to the class. Of course, I will tell them. Go through entire class. By learning all this, you are not losing anything. But if you already learned, suppose you tell, sir, these are all, I'm expert. Okay. If you are expert, go to second half. Over. You can see there, for around 7-8 minutes, nothing was there, blank screen was there. Okay. Now, see, I will write a note here so that applicable for general, not general. But if you understand well and good, see, for continuation for ETAB and SAFE batch, ETAB and SAFE batch, and also RCC. But of course, if you are in RCC, software you should know. And Excel sheet, I will give you. I will give Excel sheet for you. See, Excel sheet I will give because now my laptop is working. I made ready because I will start the software now. Working condition. Actually, in the mobile, you can't operate Excel. I will transfer it to my laptop and then I will check everything. Actually, now you check now. See, this time I want for some reason. See, correctly now. What you have to do? Right here. Note. First make a note. Note. I will dictate here. You should write it. Later I will tell you. Already told earlier. For your batch only told. You can tell, sir, YouTube class. YouTube class for general public over now. Now I tell you I should have made a new class now. I would have gone to Zoom. I would have closed this class and gone to Zoom. But okay, because little more is next time is there. The lateral bending all. Therefore, okay, let them enjoy. Those who are not knowing software, if they know software, well and good. Otherwise, at least some information for them. Okay, start. In the software, see, in case of footing slab I told, not beam. Beam, if you go for beam and slab type, then for beam, design of shear reinforcement is done by the software only. If it is a beam and slab arrangement, I will explain here. Then this is not applicable. Why? Beam, if shear reinforcement required, software will do it. We don't have to worry. In the footing slab, check for punching shear. Check for punching shear is what? Tell me. Done by software. It's telling ETAB and SAFE. Software means ETAB and SAFE, not StatPro. Check for punching shear. Tell me. Is it conducted by software or not? Tell the answer. Punching shear check. Will software do it or not? Will software do it or not? Check for punching shear. Not done now. Who told? Already I told how many times in software what number will come. So fast. We are mixing up so fast. Not done now. Which software? ETAB and SAFE, punching shear is not done now. I told repeatedly, punching shear check, software will do it. I am telling punching shear. See, in case of footing slab, there are two types of shears are there. One is punching shear, other is one-way shear. Or This is punching. Other is one-way shear causing diagonal tension or our usual shear or wide beam shear. Sometimes we call it as wide beam shear. One way because you consider only lengthwise. There you consider all round. All round means punch. So punching shear check is done by software. Done by software. You don't have to bother. It will display a number. Display a number. We want that number to be not more than how much? Tell the answer. That number should not exceed ratio of what? Actual stress by actual stress to allowed stress in punching. We want that number to be not more than 1. If you get 0.8, 0.9, okay, but usually people prefer it, that number to be within 0.8. Why? On 20% margin. Clear? Okay, therefore, punching shear, you need not bother. Software will do. When I go to ETABS&SAFE, I will show it there. I will right click on that one. Then you can see all the manual calculation I told, critical section at D/2, that periphery, then what? The periphery, punching area, everything, tau C, that Ks, beta C, it will show you everything. But you don't right click that much time. That is called post-mortem. When you do practical design, don't go for post-mortem. See the number. If the number is less than 1, good, over. Allige punching shear closed. But unfortunately, I don't know, but unfortunately, actually, there's a reason for this one. That I will not tell. This I will tell you later in software. Why they have not done. I know the reason also. You imagine reason this way. You are charging for design. Design piece will be there. Then when you collect the design piece, if everything you do by software, happily you want to earn the money, maybe ETABS sort. Little work you also do. Little work you also do. It will tell you which will take manually, say 10 years to design completely a building. I will design it in 2 seconds. When I do that much, little work you do, over. Now, but one thing possible, I don't know, recent version, sometime what happens is due to demand or request, they change the pattern. Who knows? When I go for the version, when I start software, it is possible. That suddenly you can see there that wide beam shear it may check. I think no. I asked recently one person, he only told me, Ila sir, still not ready. So if it is ready, then you are happy. But I think it will not be ready. Like deflection check for slab. Remember, based on L/D ratio, software will not do it. You got Excel for that one. Remember, you got Excel sheet for that one. See, modification factor equal to 1 by 0.225 plus logarithm. That one, this one formula is there. Now, unfortunately, software will not check at present. No, I know permanently. Will not check it. Therefore, you have to, structural engineer should check it. Should check it. But remember, right? Then somebody will tell, sir, this much calculation. No, right? Somebody may tell, sir, this much lengthy calculation for each and every footing, it will take lot of time. No, it will take very less time. Provided you have what? You have, tell what? It will take very less time provided you have, I told earlier, you have, it will take very less time. But here it will take 1 hour to explain. If you have Excel sheet. Yes, Bharani, yes. We prepared Excel in the class. But That class was prepared not in YouTube, it was prepared in Zoom class. Remember, in the Zoom class you prepared. So that Excel sheet with already Mr. Nandakumar, he's there now, Nandakumar is there. And one more, Tushar, they both prepared it. Both of them sent me. I will see both of them and both of them are correct. I checked it. Whichever is more comfortable, I'll adopt. Others should not have hard feeling. I prepared, but he used others one. Should not have hard feeling. The way of presentation, which I like, I will use that one. But both of them are correct. Okay, now. So there, Excel ready. Now, see, in this batch, now somebody should open Excel sheet simultaneously. Open it. Start. Open the Excel sheet. Who is there at present? I know Mr. Nandakumar is there. Tell me. Excel open? Have you got Excel ready there? First. Have you got the Excel ready? Prepared by you only. If it is ready, tell me. I want it now. So that when I go to building project in software or footing design by software, I will not waste time by telling this one, that one, this one, that one, etc. I will tell only what is required to give input to Excel. That's all I will tell in the class now. What input required, how to give that input from your software. Okay, ready. Hold it, have it ready with you. Okay, now see, in that Excel sheet, there is, you don't have to enter B, not required. Tell why. You don't have to enter B because that Excel is prepared for a strip of what? Tell me, answer one by one. You don't have to enter B because that Excel is prepared for a strip of how much? That you write everything. That Excel is prepared for a strip of 1 meter width. So be careful. Suppose tomorrow for some structure, not here, some structure, if you get result for more than 1 meter strip, what do you have to do? That value you have, that shear force value, you have to divide by what? Tell me. Suppose tomorrow you use for some other structure, not this footing, some other structure, anywhere, like flat slab. In flat slab also same thing. Strip width is not 1 meter. Strip width is what? Column strip and middle strips are coming. Strips of higher width is coming there. Suppose higher width strip is there. That shear force value, whatever you get there, you have to divide it by what? Divide by strip width to get answer for 1 meter. Therefore, remember, B. You have to enter, see, I will tell you now, in the software, what all you have to enter. I will remove this number now. Later, tell me correct or not. Okay, I will remove everything now. See, when you go to Excel, see, your input will be, your input, see, name, Excel sheet, check for one-way shear or shear causing diagonal tension, which is not in software. Here, for footing slab, I told for footing slab, so that clear cover of 50, that you type there, input. See, first, capital D, you have to give input. Tell me, today's problem, our present today's problem, tell me, how much capital D I have to give input? How much capital D I have to give? That you know it. You know the depth of slab in the model. How much capital D input? See, later order may change. You will tell, no sir, that day you told something else first. Any order is there where capital D is there, you have to give input how much today? 900 millimeters. 900. I will write only input values, nothing else. If anything else is there, you hide it. D 900. D in millimeter they want. Then they want clear cover in millimeter. Usually default. How much? Tell me. For footing slab, default value is there. See, This is for footing slab, both isolated and combined. Both are same procedure. It is valid for both isolated and combined footing, even for raft also, and also for raft. That is, this procedure is valid for isolated, combined and raft, but provided shear force value, shear force you are giving should be per meter strip. This is most important. Clear cover up, give 50 mm. You are on 950, okay, 950, okay, input, 50 mm give, no number. Okay, then you have to give input of FCK. Tell how much FCK, why you require FCK input? Tell me, why you require FCK input? Anybody can tell? Why you require FCK input? First. Why you require FCK input? Anybody can tell? Okay, correct. FCK in Newton per mm square. Correct, 25 today. These values are for today's class. Why you require FCK? Yes, to get tau c, you cannot use the table. Correct, see? The table 19 not possible. There is an equation for tau c in terms of PT. There FCK is there. So you require FCK input. And then, do you require steel input? Tell me. Steel grade FY. Did it came now? Tell me. Did the steel grade came now? FP 415. Yes, correct. SP 16. Correct. FP 415, FP 500. Today came in shear. No. Don't waste time. Okay, then you require next input. What? 1 meter here. VU. Next you require diameter of bar. Diameter of bar. That is steel. AST bar. For AST, what is the diameter? Input will be in millimeter. Tell the answer. Today's class input, diameter. How much? Diameter. Now you should give one thing. You should give correct diameter. Because based on this diameter, it will calculate AST. See, I told diameter, I don't know at present. Blank, leave it. Blank, I will tell you later. Because the diameters are different for column A and column B today. Yes or no? Column A I have given below 16 torr something. Under column B, no, see. Under column A, I have gone for 16 torr something. Under column B, I have gone for 20 torr something. Correct? Yes or no? I will change it later, detailing purpose. No. So therefore, diameter will enter later, not now. See, pending. This is still pending. Then you require spacing provided. Spacing provided in millimeter. This also right now blank. To be filled later. To be filled later. Depending on column A or column B. Okay, leave it now. This is also over. Now you require nothing. 1 minute. Tau V equal to VU by BD. BD over. Tau C. PT will come here. PT will come here. PT over. Beta on PT. Tau C will come. Yes, that's all. Now you require nothing except one value. What? Tell me. Except one value. Your most dangerous number. What? Tell me. Last input. Maybe it can be first input. You can see that Excel sheet. Apart from this one, if any value calculation is there, you hide it. Clear now? Let it be compact. Clear? Let the Excel be compact. Any calculation done by you, you hide it. Clear or not? Once again, revise it now. I think that day you sent where you have shown the calculation. You hide everything. You see that only this much is only which is required for typing, that is available there. Any calculation, hide it. And then lock it. Lock it. So nobody can do anything. I would come you. Clear now? Hide those things which are not required. Okay, now the most important We want danger number. What? Factored shear force per what? Tell me. Factored shear force for what? Tell me, very important. For, without forgetting. Tell what? Factored shear force for what? Factored shear force for. Factored shear force for what? 1 meter strip. 1 meter strip. Tell me. Shall we enter in kilonewton or Newton? I don't know. If you enter in kilonewton, in the calculation, you have to convert to Newton. Into 1000 you have to make. If you enter in Newton, no conversion. That you should know. I think better enter in what? Better Newton, huh? Yake? Why Newton? Yake tumne 3 ಸೊನ್ನೆ ಹೊಡಿತೀರಾ? Kilonewton parvailla. See what happens sometime what will happen is right here. Software will give result in kilonewton. So you have to add 3 more zeros and 8. Sometime what happens is in a hurry people forget it. They will forget to enter that Newton, convert to Newton. Then it will tell you what? It may be a worst case. See, it may be a worst case like you have 3,600 rupees in the pocket. Bill may come 8,000 rupees or 8,000 rupees. You may forget, you may enter only 8. You forget that 8 is 1,000. It will give you safe then. Why? It will take it as 8 rupees. 8 rupees bill, money how much? 3,600 safe. It is utterly unsafe. Why? That 8 is 1,000. So there is a chance of forgetting to conversion. So it is advisable to enter shear force in what? Because in a hurry, you may forget it. Enter in kilonewton. Today, pending. Then that's all. If this much you do, that's all. Your Excel will tell what? Tell safe or unsafe. Safe is what? Safe is black color. Safe or unsafe. If it comes unsafe, let the Excel tell it with danger. See, danger color, danger. It will tell safe or unsafe. It will tell safe. You don't write now. Just information. You don't write anything. If your tau E comes less than or equal to tau C, it will tell unsafe. See, if your tau E, danger number, tau E comes more than tau C. But not required for you, information. And if it is unsafe, we want one more number. What? We want unsafe margin. Unsafe margin. Margin. That is your tau E by tau, unsafe margin number, that's all. That is your tau E by tau C. Tau E by tau C. So that you know whether it is marginal unsafe or over unsafe. See, suppose this number comes to 0.8. Tell me safe or not. If this number comes to 0.8, safe or not? If that number comes to 0.8, safe or not? Safe. But actually, then it is not unsafe margin. It is not unsafe. Or you can do one thing. Just to understand, then it will not print it. Why? You tell the Excel to print unsafe margin only when tau E less than tau E more than tau C. If the stress exceeds the limit, tell it. So if it is 0.8, it will tell what? It won't give this number. It will only tell what? It will print what? If it is safe. Or you can do one thing. Here, safe margin. Here, safe margin. Safe margin is what? Again, tau E by tau C. It will give the value less than 0.1, less than 1. Clear now? So you can make out. Sometimes what happens is, if it is critically safe, 0.999 like that, then someone will tell, oh, very critical, better give little more steel. See, When you feel that it is very, very critical, narrow escape, better know that number so that they will tell how much you are given. 20 torr at 150. Make it 20 torr 125. Clear? So that even if safe, if it is marginal, see, suppose you took 4,000 rupees. Someone told bill is 3,998 rupees comes. What you will tell? Okay, better take 500 rupees more. Okay, let me take 500 rupees more. So, but this is, we want safe or unsafe. If unsafe, this number required. That's all Excel. See, now I will tell later how fast you can finish in Excel. Later in the ETABS class, remember, I will not explain. Some will tell, he tells that way, but he will explain. No, this time I want to teach a lesson for all the people who are lazy and not study properly. They will tell, oh, finally, today KSN has not told anything because told earlier. Yes, because better. I will tell them class number 42, second half. Closing part. Okay, start. Now consider today's problem. Consider today's problem. Today's problem. See, remember, no question of column load, no nothing. Nothing. One plan is already there. Plan is already there. This is there. You can see in your, see, this plan is the architectural drawing. It is already there with you. This plan is already there. Architectural drawing. Okay. Or this is there in the safe also. When you open the safe, you can see this sketch there. This width, I am not interested. I am not interested in this width. See, you will be knowing here, because when somebody designs by safe, before designing, what he will do? He will take a rough sheet and draw the plan. Nobody except some expert, what they will do is, they will not write, they will directly prepare. Okay, then they know what to do. If he is expert, he don't require this information. He knows everything. But usually people tell, see, this distance is known to you. Tell the answer. This distance known for you, this distance known for you, this is known for you. ಇದು 1.6 ಇರಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಮರ್ತೋಯ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪದು 7 meter. So this is 5.4 meter. I completely forgot this length. That length I completely forgot. 2.2 meter. Thank you. Nodi, once for all settlement now. I will tell you now only for isolated footing also. Okay, 1 minute. No. Idu beda. How much column load? Nothing required. But I require this column side. I need this column side both in meter. Ideno 0.75 ante. You told meter. Tell me this column side. This side I don't want. I don't want this side. I want this one. 0.6. Okay. This is 0.6 meter. Okay. Now, see, you want the value of D. D is required, not that D. See, actual DE depends on diameter. But to be on safer side, initially we took 25 torr. Okay. No, this is not for that one. Initially, then D is 800 and how much, tell me? 950 minus 50 minus 12.5. See, all this calculation, we consider D equal to how much? Later you correct. Later D, Excel will do it. 887.5. This number you require. Some people will do one thing. See, 950, 50 lesser. Then 50 lesser. It's right to 900. Then 25 torr. 87.5. They will tell for safer side, when you do shear post, say they will round up to 880. lesser side if you round off, your critical section comes closer. So danger, that is good, safer side. Anyway, you type this number only. This is anybody knows. Okay, now see what to do for today's problem. Take the pen. See, your strip is here. Remember now, there is a strip here. I cannot show a strip. Okay, I will show a strip here. This is your 1 meter strip. It is there in the Excel. In the Excel, this strip will be visible. Suppose you not visible, I will tell you, click somewhere, suddenly strip will come. Click somewhere, strip will go. You can play also. Click, strip will come. Hide, strip will go. Once comes, once goes. Once comes, once goes. Okay. Strip will come. Okay. This is your 1 meter strip running under the column. So very important. Maybe in our class, see, I may, for demo purpose, I may take a strip 1 meter here. I may take a strip 1 meter here. I may take a strip 1 meter here. Tell me why? To show you that bending becomes critical for the strip under the columns. It will become lesser here. But remember, you should read the result for which strip? Strip 1, strip 2, strip 3. For checking for shear, tell me, you should use that strip which is what? 1, 2, 3. Which one? 1, 2, 3. Which strip? 1, 2 or 3. Which strip you have to use? 1, 2, 3. Which strip you have to use? Don't see other strips all. Strip number 2 here. Or this is in our ETABS class. Practically, some will tell, sir, who is drawing 3 strips, sir? See, practically they will tell, sir, no time, sir. We draw only 1 strip. Over. Only 1 strip. That's all. Then you don't have to search for the strip. Other strips you draw only because of curiosity. In the ETABS class, why? I will show you. As the strip goes away and away, longitudinal bending will decrease to demo purpose. Therefore, you don't do that one. Practically, 1 strip is here. Over. See, the strip. Now, light line using red color in the plan, you mark 2 points here. Red color. Light. Actually, once you get a thorough idea, no writing, nothing. This is till you get the practice. Tell me. No P, no Q, nothing. No PQ. See, from the face here, it is, tell distance here. From the face here, what distance? Tell me. From the face, what distance? Fast. Distance from the face. This you require for isolated footing. This you require for combined footing. This you require for raft also. 0.8875 for this question. I will write D. Why? No confusion. I will write D only. Saku. And remember, now our today's class, D is here. That's all. Now, write what is. Now, in the ETABS, your X distance is measured from here. Remember. See, if it is STAD Pro, danger. If it is STAD Pro, if you created this way, local X will run from this side. This will be your X distance. Whereas, if you create from that side, local X will come from that side. In ETABS, that problem is not there. In ETABS, that problem is not there. If I take STAD Pro class, I will explain at that time. If at all I take, why? Nowadays, it is almost getting outdated. But they are making lot of changes. They are not leaving. First it was STAD Pro. They lost the battle to ETABS. But someone told they are also becoming stronger now. Okay. If the STAD Pro back taker, I will tell you now. See, X from here. Now, see, I want this distance. I want this distance. I want this distance. Every point I want this distance. First of all, this will take very less time. In the rough sheet, you can round off. Tell the answer. See, 1.6 minus half of 0.6 minus D. Answer. 1.6 minus half of 0.6 minus D in meter. That is 0.8875 meter. Answer. Fast. Remember, ETABS class, I will tell you, I may take a break at that time. I may take a break at that time and tell, now you check for shear, I will take 10 minutes break, 15 minutes break. When I come back from the break, you tell me these 4 shear force values. And then go to Excel, feed it and check the safety. I will not waste time. Answer. 0.4125. Correct. This last time agide. Make a note here. This was over last time. Yes or no? This was over last class. Tell me this distance. Why? ETAB will give all the result when X is from this end. Okay, start. 1.6 plus half of 0.6 plus D. D is 0.8875. Answer. See, sometime this shear force will come more, sometime this will come more. So danger. Depend upon, if the overhang is too much more, then outer shear force will be critical. If the overhang is lesser, this is more, inner shear force critical. We do not know it. So general procedure, tell the answer here, this distance. 1.6 plus half of 0.6 plus D. Later remember, so many will struggle. Sir, martoitu, martodre vodkodi nombari, hogi vapas. Ashtu so slowly I told, systematically. So further simple than this, let me see who will tell you. I'll tell you what people tell. Check for shear, you don't know. See, software class, they will tell this way. See, check for shear, software is not doing. You apply structural knowledge and do it. They will tell, it is not our problem. What not our problem? When you teach design by software, if something is not done by software, you should tell them how to do it. That means somebody who is not knowing, he will tell, check, I am not doing. So it is the responsibility of the person who is teaching software to all these things. You show me a place where software class, they will tell all this requirement. Okay. Answer. 2.7875. Okay. This is 2.7875. Now, I want this distance. 1.6 plus 5. This I already told today's class. But because of your mix-up or giving wrong values, that 45 minutes lost. Okay. 1.6 plus 5.4, subtract 0.75 by 2, also subtract D. Answer. 5.7375. 5.7375. Tell this distance. 0.412. 1.6 plus 5.4 plus 0.75 by 2 plus D. Answer. 8.2625. 8.2625 meter. Now 1 minute, just tell me what is the V dash value you got. Tell that answer, that number. Just for, I want absolute confirmation today. Tell the V dash equation. Just tell me the V dash equation. Why you don't ask me? You are not supposed to know anything now. Tell me the V dash equation. It was there in the earlier. Now I remove it. Or I can see myself only. What I have to do? I have to go to first 480. Okay, 480 I will go because this is 140. 480 and then full screen. Okay, that is better. Instead of asking you. Move the screen further left side. Somewhere there it is there. Can't idea? Oh, you can learn that. 27. Don't bother. It is my personal calculation. 270.32x plus 0.25. Tell me, is it correct? Just tell me. Not fully visible. 270.12 because it's not laptop. 270.12x plus 0.15692. Tell me, because I do not want wrong information. Is it the value correct or wrong? Yes, okay. Now, I will take a small break of 1 minute. Looking this side. You don't bother. Or I can do one thing. 270.32 into 0.4125 plus 0.15692 into 0.4125 square. 111. Yesterday, one of the shear posts here, first time, did you get 111? Tell me. I want confirmation. Don't see anything here. Yesterday, in the end of the class, when I checked the shear, this point, as per the shear post diagram, you don't tell anything now. Did we first get 111.5? Just tell me answer. Did we first get 111.5? Okay, thank you. And second value, did we get 1 nimisha? Tell the answer. Is the second value you got 345.23, somewhere around 345.3, sign not required for me. ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ನಿಮೀಗ, see, yesterday or 1 minute now, I will tell you later, not now. Today's first value, tell the answer. Today's class, when I did here, now tell correct answer. How much I got here? See, this is only for information for you. Only for information for you. It is not required. I will tell you why. See, only for your information. This is actually, you need not bother. This number came 111.5 in the class. This came 345.3 in the class. Tell what value came here, today's class. Not factored. Display value, when I calculated there, is it 351? Today's class 345.28. ಪುನಃ ಡೌಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನನಗೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಗೈನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ನಾವು. 345.28. Are you sure? 345.28. Are you sure? ಯಾಕೋ ಡೌಟು. Again 270.32 into 5.7375 plus 0.15 into 0.73 square. He is giving some other number, wrong number. 270.32 into 5.7375 plus 0.15692 into 5.7375 square is so much? Minus 1100. 456.13. Correct? See, just now you told wrong value for me. See now, after all this one, you again gave wrong value. I asked you what value you got here. You told wrong value once again. See, that's why I checked it. You got 456. Children badabadi. 456. Aitu. 456.13. Aitu. Here we got, can you tell correctly now? Don't make mistake. Don't see that I have to once again calculate now. See that I don't have to once again calculate now. If it is correctly, thank you. Other one, last value. This is not required for you. If this is required, why you want software first of all? ಅನ್ನೊಂದು 345.3 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಪುನಃ ನೋಡಿ ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು. ಅಗೇನ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವುದೋ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಐ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಚೆಕ್ ದಟ್ ವೇ. $255.8 ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಬಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಸಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಟ್ರಬಲ್. I asked somewhere, when I asked here, you are giving that value all. Anyway, you are not supposed to do one thing. You don't see this one now. Don't see this one. It is not required for you. This is manual. Okay. Once again, come. Remember now, these are not factored we got. These are for working load, and also they are for what strip width? Tell me. Don't see this number now. Don't write anything now. If you want, you can make a note. These are all the result we got by manual calculation, by shear force diagram. All these are for what? For 1.95 meter width and working load values. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. You can make a note. And working load values. Correct? They are all working load values. Yes. Now, this is for information. Now see, lastly, see what to do. Okay. Now, don't bother anything now. Now start. Now software start. See. You know this point, you know this point. You know this point, know this point. What you do, tell me? Go to result sheet. Result sheet, and how to go to result sheet, I will tell ETABS class. I can't tell now. How to go to result sheet, section forces, then you have to go for, it is not section forces there, something other that is start probably. Then you have to go for V2, M3, sometime V3, M2, and then that all comes in ETABS, result sheet. And this strip, you go for directly what? Go for directly factored at, directly go for, do not go to working load, because in the ETABS, working load combination also is there. Directly go for what? Directly go to factored value. It will ask you there, do you want working load or factored? You tell, that is, under normal cases, it is called decon 2, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ U decon 2, something like that. That comes in ETABS. Go to directly factored sheet. And remember, in ETABS&SAFE, we get directly factored shear force. Factored shear force for what? No 1.95, nothing. In ETABS&SAFE, we will directly get factored shear force for what? Tell me. For what? Not this width is not considered. For strip width. So what you will get? Factored shear force for what? 1.95. ಅದು ಹಳೆ ಆನ್ಸರಾ? We get in the ETABS&SAFE factored shear force for what? 1 meter strip. For 1 meter strip only you get it. Therefore, for which is what is required for what? Factored shear force for 1 meter strip is actually what is required for what? Tell me. Which is what? वही चाहिए, ಅದೇ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. For ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? Which is what is required for? Which one? Which is what is required for? ಯಾರು? Who? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದೇ ಬೇಕು. ಹಿಂದಿಲಿ ಹಮ್ಕೋ ವಹಿ ಚಾಹಿಯೆ. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಬೇಕಾ? ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್. Calculate. We do not want TOWI. We want nothing. We do not know a term called TOWI, which is what we require for. We are not in manual calculation. ಪುನಃ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಟೌವಿ ಅಂದ್ರಿ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೌವಿ, ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಅಬ್ಬಬ್ಬಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ನೌ, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್, checking for shear using what? Checking for shear using. We are checking for shear using. Abbaba. Illa, no answer. I cannot proceed further. What I am doing now is, you don't know what I am doing. You should not go to theory part now. No theory, nothing. Somebody without knowing subject should be able to do it. Somebody who knows that how to locate this point, how to locate this point, how to locate this point, he should, somebody who does not know structural engineering should be able to do it. Software Allah. If software you are doing, why you are doing all this? If it is checked by software, why you are doing all these things? Why you are doing all these things? See, if software is checking it, why you are doing all these things? No, this is problem. That is, you are not going in the correct direction. See, at least tell me. I want answer. Somebody outsider who does not know subject, you can teach him properly and tell, now onwards you do it. He will not ask what is shear force. He will not ask what is tau v. He does not know anything. He does not know anything. Software he can do. This heading only there today. I don't know why this much difficulty. Tau v, tau c, nothing should come now. If you don't know, tell don't know. I will tell. If you don't know, tell don't know, because time is not there. I do not want to go beyond 8. I can't stop today. This should be completed today. Locate points. Really, 1 minute now. I'll just take 2 minutes break. I'm shouting too much now. Unless you tell the answer, I will not continue for at least 2-3 minutes. I'll take a rest. Then I will continue. Why? Because actually 10-15 minutes sufficient to close this one. To correctly explain, 15 minutes is sufficient today. I know it. Liberally 15 minutes. So time is there. Don't know, illa. You tell don't know. Now, you are telling don't know. Very easy escaping. So, see, now it is 7:44. 15 minutes time is 7:40. Okay, I can take 2 minutes extra, no problem. Because I really got fed up. Fed up means what? Frustrated. I am getting frustrated now. This much I told and you are not answering means I know you know the answer. If somebody asks this question to me, first time only I will tell him. Even if I do not know structures, I will tell him first time only. See, too much shouting. Okay, better. You think for 2 minutes. Okay? Think for 2 minutes. I will make a call and come back. I will tell him, I will come around 5-10 minutes late. I will make a call and come back. Telling him that what? 8 I told I am leaving. I will tell 5-10 minutes you please wait. Okay, no problem. But I will not take 5 minutes here. 2 minutes. Okay. Think and tell me. Type the answer. Type the answer. Nobody gave answer so far still. I will tell once again briefly. Not this one, something else. When you do building project by software, that is, if your purpose of joining the batch and those who are in RCC batch, why purpose? To learn. RCC batch is for learning basic concept. ETABS&SAFE batch, their purpose is to learn how to design a building using software. But in my course, I told basic knowledge also for you. I told total 150 hours. Already it is more than 125 hours now. But don't bother. I don't see those things all. Information is important. It is once in a lifetime. People will tell, he tells 150 hours, he took more than 200 hours. Remember, you are not losing. I am losing time. You are not losing. If I do that way, I am losing. But my teaching is always that way. If I usually take a little more time. I don't tell in the beginning because some get afraid. People nowadays want fatapat, express. They want to learn everything. Software course I saw in 4 days. Have you seen or not? Complete building project done in 4 days using software. Tell me, have you heard or not? Have you heard or not? Building project done. Fees I won't talk. Morning session, afternoon session. Morning session, afternoon session. Morning, afternoon. And then they will tell morning explanation, afternoon, hands off, hands on. Yes. Are you learning anything from that one? Will you become a competent structure engineer using software? If you learn that way, will you learn anything? Will you learn anything? Can you learn anything and become a competent engineer? That way classes, I am not against them. That you know the reason for conducting those batches are, I don't want to tell only one reason. I do not want to talk that word. Only one word. Don't type it. Only one word. That's all. Don't tell. You know it. What is that? You know it. Their purpose is not for education purpose or training purpose. Only one word. Don't type. I don't want that word to come here. In my class, that word I use for example, not other places. Now, if I have given enough structural knowledge for you, much more than required. See, software part, I made a brochure today. I need around, time required is around 80 hours I wrote for software because some are getting admitted for software class. 80 hours I wrote. But I know it may take 20 hours more. Sufficient. 100 hours sufficient. So, but I will tell you everything in detail, not just what. Make a model. Within, after 2-3 classes, prepare a building. No. Each and every component, I will tell you how to assign the load, how to read the result, reinforcement, how it comes. Then only building you can do it. Not directly go to building project. Okay, now. When you learn by software or do that by software, you do not do any manual calculation. Only 3 places you require manual calculation. Only 3 places you require manual calculation. One of them, deflection check for slab. Yes, for that some arrangement is made. Second one, how to fix footing dimension so that pressure does not exceed SBC. For that also I made arrangement. Next one, punching shear you don't check. Why? Software will do it. Last one is one-way shear check. Shear causing diagonal tension. That software will not do. That you check. So only 3 places you require. For all the 3, I told you basic principles. See, I told you enough information. But for this, we made alternative arrangement. You cannot waste time during building design to calculate all these things. Tell me, what is the alternate for that one? To save time, to finish fast. Alternate. Excel sheet. That you are not telling. Our purpose is to use Excel sheet. See, you are not told that word. You told our purpose is to find VU. So if a educated person without structural knowledge, you tell him, see in a paper, I will write the depth value, how much this entry. Then you tell him, for shear force, you tell him, you go to software and do like this. Sir, what is that one? You don't bother what is that one. What number comes there, you feed here. And then tell me, safe or unsafe. Now clear? All this we are doing, see, this will take how much? 1 minute, that's all. It will not take more than 1 minute. Today I explained why. If I explain for 1 hour, it will take 1 or 2 minutes for you. If I explain in 2, 3, 5 minutes, it may take half an hour for you. More and more time I take in explanation, you require lesser and lesser time later. Yes or no? More and more time I take for the side explanation means it makes you require lesser and lesser time later. Tell me yes or no? Some will tell something in 1 minute he takes 1 hour. I will tell him it takes 1 hour for me so that people can do in 1 minute. If I finish in, he will tell, I will finish in 5 minutes. If you finish in 5 minutes, those who learn from you will take half an hour to do it. Okay, now, everything is settled now. Everything settled. Only pending what? Only pending to use Excel sheet is what? Factored shear force for 1 meter strip in kilonewton. In the Excel calculation, I hope Mr. Nandakumar, if you have taken kilonewton, okay, if it is Newton, you change it to kilonewton. And in the calculation, multiply by 1000. Agreed? In the calculation, multiply by 1000. Agreed or not? Nandakumar, who has done it? In the calculation sheet, you multiply by 1000. Because input better give in kilonewton only. Yes. Oh, no, some other yes. Okay. Now, today's class do one thing. If you are entered in Newton, you enter in Newton only. But later change it. Okay. Now, what software will not do for us to do it, because important, check for shear is one of the most critical for footing slab. If the footing is unsafe in shear, danger. Why? Tension crack will come, it will get cut actually. Cracks will appear. So nobody wants the footing slab to crack. Therefore, now only pending part for us, or the only thing we require, which is outside what? Which you cannot check, you cannot do by software. So using software, now you require only factored shear force for 1 meter strip. Yes or no? Tell the answer. If I get that factored shear force for 1 meter strip, my check for shear is over. My check for shear is over. Tell yes or no. If I am able to get the factored shear force at the critical section, my check for shear is over. Why? Everything, tau V, this one, that one, PT, this one, that one, all Excel will do it. Okay, start. So now we want factored shear force for 1 meter strip. Remember, in software, this only will come. See, when you move the cursor here, I told you, go to result, factored. So when you move the cursor here, tell me, as you move the cursor here, what comes? Tell me. As you move the cursor here, what comes? When you move the cursor here now, see, this is the cursor. As I move the cursor, we will get factored shear force VU per meter strip in kilonewton for meter strip only. Fully clear? Fast. Fully clear or not? Fast. Fully clear? When you move the cursor here, you are directly getting factored shear force per meter length. Therefore, whatever value number you get here, that number as it is type here. So type what? Here you type which one? Your VU. Where is VU? Here, see. Here type whatever number comes in what? Whatever number comes in. Because it comes in kilonewton, it is per meter strip. Whatever number comes in software. Correct? Whatever number comes in software, type that number only. No dividing by 1.95, no multiplying by 1.5 factoring. Why? Everything software will do. Just tell me yes. That's all. Tell me yes. On yes I require. I require one yes. Now later I will tell class number 42, go back, study and come back. Just tell me yes. One yes sufficient. Okay, start. Over. Now see. Now go to result sheet. So some will ask, how? That I will tell in the ETABS class. See, how to go to result, I will tell in the ETABS. Here how I can tell. Where is the model here? Go to result. Start. Software will consider distance from this end. Okay, start. Move the cursor so that it touches this point. It touches this point. Tell me answer. It touches this point. But that is, when you move there, somewhere there, you can see x coordinate. See, in the cursor, you can see x. One more thing is there. In case your footing is this way, it is not x coordinate. Tell me, suppose combined footing is this way, then it is not x coordinate. It is what coordinate? Tell me. In ETABS&SAFE, this is called x. What this is called in ETABS, it is called. In ETABS, if it is this way moving, it is not called x. It is called what? Y. Vertically we don't move. Vertically z. That I will tell you in ETABS class. I will tell you, be careful for this footing. You not x, go along y. Okay. Done. See, now you see this variable x. You move the cursor to touch this point. See, there in the ETABS, you can see something like this. You can see some diagram this way. Actually, you are moving over the diagram only. Clear now? You are moving over the diagram only. The diagram will come this way. See, it will show you the diagram. Not zigzag actually. Randomly I drawn. 1 minute now. Start. Bring the cursor to this point. Tell me. At that time, x should show. See, this I am not writing. You should write after the class. See, I will tell one thing now. I will call point 1, point 2, point 3 and point 4. Okay, start. Come to point 1. When you come to point 1, you are in the software, your x distance should be how much? Tell me. How much x distance should be? When you come to point 1, your x distance should be how much there? As you move there, your x will keep on changing there. See there. You know in AutoCAD also. 0.4125. See, if it is a ETABS, you can type 0.4125. Therefore, ETABS, this moving is not required. Type 0.4125. But unfortunately, in slabs, in foundation, in SAFE, they decided not to allow for typing. They told, if you want, you move. You move. Okay, move, no problem. You may not be able to exactly tally 0.4125. No. It is like put the rice so that exact 1000 gram will come. Not 1000 gram, including milligram. It is not possible. Therefore, tell me, by chance here, if you go slightly more, it will give you higher shear force or lesser shear force. Suppose exactly not possible, 0.4125, exactly not possible. Suppose by chance, if you slightly go further, will it give higher shear force or lesser shear force? Will it give higher shear force or lesser shear force? Higher. safe or unsafe. You are checking for a slightly higher force, safe or unsafe. Checking for higher, preparing for the worst, safe. Therefore, see, exact point, suppose your cursor is showing 0.4198, okay, tell me. Don't try to slide, and let's see, then don't try this one. Sometimes one people have seen, one person, he was trying this way in my class, see. Don't try all these things. Is it okay or not? Suppose it's showing 0.4198, means you are slightly this side. Is it okay or not? Okay. Okay, now stop here. Reading number will come. I will tell you what number software will give at the 0.1. Here is the calculation. Anybody can tell? Don't see here. You should not write. Anybody can tell what number software should give here? Anybody can tell what number software will give there? Fast. If possible, tell me. See, I will use software now. This is my software. Yes, I got the answer. I got it. Anybody can tell me 351. Ayyo, ellidira neevu 351. Illi. You don't bother. This is my reference. Idisto cut idea. 85.77. Why? Because see, 111.5 divided by 1.95 into 1.5. You don't do all those things. You tell a non-structural person, you move the cursor here, tell me the number. He will tell. Children bit purti nanu 86. Okay. It gives you 86 number here. Done. That is directly VU in kilonewton per meter strip. Clear or not? Later see ETABS&SAFE model. I will do it. 86 will come. Tell me, clear or not? Children bit purtina, children beda. Higher side. Part, tell me. Clear? It will give you 86. Okay, now, leave it. Move the cursor here. See, you have to move by 2.7875. Exact not possible. It is better, what? Slightly this side or that side. Exact not possible. Now tell me here. Here I told better slightly that side. But here, better slightly which side? Safer side. Slightly which side? Left or right? Exact not possible. You should have rock steady hand. Exact means if someone long back, I remember still, I won't tell the name. He told, sir, please come, sir. Why? He was having a laptop. I went there. His laptop is showing how much is it? It was showing 2.78748888 something. Bah. I told him, how much you struggled? Sir, I struggled for 15 minutes. Bere kelsa ilva? I told him, you have no other work to do? Sir, I took a challenge. Not exam. Practically, better, little lesser. Say, because if you are slightly this side, higher force will come. Say, move for 2.7875. Tell me. Anybody can tell me what display will come here? Anybody can tell? Anybody can tell what display will come there? Get my information. 265.6. Do one thing. 265.6 here. Okay, over. Move the cursor here. Move the cursor to 5.7375. If requirement is there, actually diagram sariyagilla. Oh, my diagram is wrong. See? Okay. If you require, ayyo, altanka idya, na nodilla. Okay. Move the cursor slightly this side or that side, right side. Exact not possible. 8.2625. Say 8.3 or 8.2. 8.2625 is not possible. 8.2 or 8.3. Tell the answer. Safer side. 8.2 or 8.3. You should know. Now it is 8.3. Move here. It will give a number of. What number? Illa is the number. 351 na? Is it 351? I don't know. Is it 351? ಅದು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ನಾನು? ಶಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? 456.17 divided by 1.95 into 1.5. 351. Okay. Now, lastly, move the cursor here. It will show you a number of 193. 193. Saku. Right. Let me check that one. Someone will comment then. Wrong value. People are there waiting for commenting when they don't know even 1% of the required knowledge. 197. Right. 197. 197 ಅದು 197 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇರಿ 255.8 divided by 1.95 into 1.5 197 ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ 197 ಆಯ್ತು. See now, I am closing now. When you do practical design, your Excel is waiting for you. Never bother what? Tau V, tau C, this one, that one, nothing. Excel is waiting. Feed this basic requirement. Depth, cover and FCK and diameter. Okay. Now tell me, answer. Now, what you have to do is start. Now you start, go to Excel. Go to Excel and check under column A. You should write here. Check under column A. Write once again all this one. Tell me. Diameter of bar is 16. Correct or not? Under column A, if you remember, here your steel is 16 torr at 150. Correct? Your steel under column A is 16 torr 150. Yes or no? First, tell me. Is our steel 16 torr 150? Is our steel 16 torr 150 there? I forgot, last time done. Under column A, 125. Okay, 125. Okay, 125. Therefore, type spacing, diameter 16, spacing 125. That's all you do it. And type shear force. See here. One side 86, one side 265.6. Tell me. Type which value? Don't type both the values. Type the critical value. How much? Type the critical value. How much? Type the critical value. Only critical value. Either side, whichever higher. How much? Type VU. How much? 265.6. Oh, then your software Excel will tell what? Excel will tell safe or not. Tell what Excel will tell you. Excel will yesterday done. Excel will tell what? Excel will tell. Excel will tell safe. And if you see the value in the Excel, tell what tau V it will tell, what tau C it will tell. Yesterday's answer. Tell the answer. What tau V Excel will tell, it will tell safe. Over. Safe means go. Don't do post-mortem all. Don't do post-mortem. What tau V it will tell, what tau C it will tell. Yesterday we got it. Tell me. What tau V Excel will tell. But one small difficulty is there. Yesterday D was 25 torr. So slight change in the D. That is okay. 0.181. And what tau C it will tell. What tau C it will tell. See, these are the black color values are under column A. This is under column A. Rounded values are under column A. tau c 0.31178, and that ratio, what it will tell you, the ratio 0.181 by 0.31178, just to know how much safety is still there. Tau v 0.299 allu chaukasi. I think he gave percentage of steel, I think. Correct? That is Siddharth. He told PT value. Who is asking PT value? See, 0.29. Gottaniಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು PT value. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. You told PT value. Yes or no? PT value you don't calculate. It will tell you 0.961 means what? Safe. Still 4% margin is there. Yes or no? Still around 4% margin of safety is still there. Tell me yes or no? Still around 4% margin is still there. Okay. Yes or no? Still around 4% margin is still there. Now, what people will do is only 4% ashtena. If the bill comes 96 rupees, in the pocket 100 rupees is there. Oh, money almost over. No money to go back by auto. Bus also minimum 6 rupees. What to do? So therefore, what he will do is, why take the risk? He will do it 16 TOR. Tell me, he will enhance the tau c. He will see that little more safety is there. Most probably, he will change that 16 TOR 125 to 16 TOR at how much? Tell me. He will change it to bad safer side. Such a close margin I do not want. He will tell, such a close range I do not want. I want safety, good safety. Tell what he will do. That 125 you entered earlier, that he will change over to 100. You can also do it. Okay. Secret. Don't tell anybody. Over. Now, come to column B. Tell the answer. I will enter the value in blue color now. I will enter the value in blue color for column B. Why? No confusion. For under column B, I will enter blue color. Black will remain same. Instead of 16, I will enter 20. Correct? And instead of 125, I will enter how much? Not 16. Instead of 125, tell me, how much spacing you given? 20, 60, 20 TOR at first time. How much you gave? First time you gave here 20 TOR at how much? 20 TOR at 100 Allah. 150 center to center. Allu chaukasi. 150 center to center. So I will enter 150 here. Tell me. And shear post, how much I will enter? 351 and 197. Tell the answer. What shear post I will type? 351. When I type 351 here, your software will tell, your Excel will tell what? Excel will tell safe or unsafe. Tell me. Today you got the answer. Today you got it. Excel will tell safe or unsafe. It will tell unsafe. And if you ask the Excel, it will tell you tau v how much, tau c how much. Tell the answer. Today's starting, it will tell tau v equal to, if you ask it, and some people don't want those things. They want C safety and number. It will tell tau v equal to. Tell the answer. Yesterday someone gave same answer. Yesterday in the group somebody sent the answer, same answer. 0.395 and tau c it will tell how much. Tau c it will tell. Allowed is lesser now. Tau c it will tell. If you ask it, 0.3958 ಆಯ್ತು 58 ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಚೌಕಾಸಿ 55 ಈ ಚೌಕಾಸಿ ಯಾವ ಮುಗಿಯತ್ತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವೋ ಈ ಥರ ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ಒದ್ದಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ 50 ಬಾರಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು tau c it will tell 0.3502 and unsafe number unsafe number, it will tell how much. It will give more than 1. Tell me what is the unsafe number it will give you. Unsafe number it will give you 1 point something. Unsafe number it will give you 1.1293 it will give. So excess stress by around 13%, correct? Now see what to do. You cannot go to interpolation all. See what to do is, see I am telling you now. So better change the steel. Okay, do one thing. You do one thing now. Tell me what I am telling now. You should tell. See now. You should write. I will maintain same 20, spacing 150. I will go to 120, 125. I think still it will give unsafe. Yes or no? Because tell me, finally what spacing came there? 20 torr at how much? Tell me. Required spacing 110 adu, I forgot. 111 or 113 we got something. After increasing the steel, what is the spacing? 110 we got. 110 we got. No, we don't know it. You try 20 torr only, reduce the spacing 125. Click. It will still tell what? Tell me. It will still tell you what? It will still tell you what? Software. Because 110 will give you safe. Spacing lesser is good. It will still tell you unsafe. Unsafe, okay. You type 120. Still it will tell you. Type 120, that's all. Touch and type 120. Down, over, enter. It will still tell unsafe. Okay. Type 110. Type 110. Suddenly it will tell you what? Suddenly it will tell you. Suddenly it will tell you what? Suddenly it will tell you. Safe. Therefore, change the steel 20 torr at 110, a safer side 100 center. Or if the bars are too close, change 25 torr. Play with the spacing. You play with the spacing. Keep on reduce the spacing. Suddenly, see, as you play with the spacing, unsafe number will keep on what? Tell me. As you give more and more steel, that unsafe number will keep on what? Tell me. That number, keep an eye on that one. That unsafe number will keep on. Will keep on. As you increase the steel, that is decrease the spacing, it will keep on reducing. Do it till the number comes below what? Do it, continue it. How much time? 100, unsafe. 110, unsafe. That's all. Some kid will do it. Do it till it comes less than 1. Suppose you get 0.98, no, some will tell, sir, danger. Or you can do one thing, till it comes to 0.9. Why? Sort of margin. Clear now? On 10% margin, safety margin. You reduce it so that around 0.9 will come. Why? On the 10% safety, extra money. Clear or not? Clear or not? Pause, tell me. Complete clear for software? If it is isolated putting, same way. Move along the strip. That's all. There, strips are there. See, why should I tell? See, this is like, do one thing. This is the procedure for isolated footing. There, double chuck is not there. Only one chuck is there. But there, what you have to do is, not only this way, you have to go this way also. Why? See, there, lengthwise, widthwise, both are there. Then turn it. Then go for y distance. Okay. Actually, you don't have to go both sides there. You can see one side shear post diagram this way, other side this way. Oh, you tell, hey, this side is important. By seeing which side more shear post, go that side, move by distance d, see the value, type and tell JXL. Over. Now see, 8 o'clock I told, it is almost becoming 8:30 now. Okay, see, I told, when teaching comes, it is a first preference. Not that I will try to finish in 5-10 minutes and walk away. I told you to take 15 minutes, but I told so many things for you. Now, This is purely class for ETAB batch and also useful for RCC people. Others, if you get benefit, use it. But do not tell me he told something which I don't understand. Then don't see this one. Now, so software, when you design by software, one Excel for deflection control, thoroughly explained. One software for fixing footing dimension, thoroughly explained. One software for checking for shear, causing diagonal tension, one-way shear, thoroughly explained. So when I go to software, these things I will not explain. I will tell, I will make a note today. Today in the diary I will write, class number 42. I will also see the old class and decide deflection is class. Now, Nanda Kumar, you can type all this and check it. Will you do it today? In your software, will you type all this and tell me result? Sir, tallying or not tallying? Can you do all what I told today in your Excel sheet and reply to me that perfectly tallying, so that your Excel is 100% correct? Because I don't know how to check Excel unless I install Excel, problem for me. No, don't tell lies actually. To save your Excel, you check today and put a comment to me. Personal comment also will do. Yes, Excel is perfectly working. And then where calculation is there, hide it. People should see only this much. They should not see tau v, tau c all. Why they want it? They want safe or not safe. If safe, how much still margin is there? If unsafe, how much extra stress is there? That's all. They need not bother about PT, tau c, then VU, BD, area, percentage, interpolation. They need not bother. Okay. The time already over now. I told, now so he will be cursing me like anything. This person will tell 8 o'clock and he told then I will come in 10 minutes late. He is coming half an hour late. Okay, he will wait. Because it is important for me and him also. Both important. And he knows I am in the class. I told him, class sometimes you know. I tell 5 minutes, it may take more time. Okay, I will close now. See you next time. Thank you.